we're closing season 5 of A Courtship. Can you believe that? It's almost Christmas, guys. I'm typically not in the best, I'm a pretty untethered individual, so Christmas is not like, it's not my favorite time of year. I mean, all times of year are about the same for me. That's just how I live my life. I used to be in radio. You don't have holidays in radio. I mean, you celebrate them because you gotta spread the joy to the people, but you work all the holidays in radio. That's every day's work in radio. And radio is different now, and so I don't do it. I do my own thing. I do this, A Courtship. And we did press. Check this out. The higher... Okay. First, how we find the moments of happiness is mostly detachment, Buddhism, Zen. Like, people who are street homeless are pitied, often. It's common. But we've detached from our things because we've realized that what we worried about in most of our lives were our things. I really have to thank Brett. Brett from WLRH, local NPR affiliate in Huntsville, Alabama, for interviewing me. That was wonderful. We got some things said. Here's music from an artist you may have heard of. You should have. Breakmaster Cylinder.
Recording studio. I have a great band. We play in the lounges. What card do you got? What's it say? Read it to me. I already read it to you. Metal, funk, pop, fucking ass, fucking monkey shit. I don't know. It says everything on it. And I called about that because we have a mixture of all those things. Except none of us play instruments.
Come down and check it out, and then why don't you bring your band down?
Because it doesn't sound like you've been very responsive. All right. How do I know I'm not? Asshole. How do I know I'm not going to come down there and you're going to throw potato sack over my head and kick me?
Don't call back.
And here's a little more footage from the interview that we did today. It's A Courtship season finale, season 5 finale. Hooray! Let's celebrate. Check out this footage. Huntsville. I can ask cheeseburger? No. I can ask press? Apparently. There's the guy. There's the guy up there. I want to show him. This is another thing I did. So, this would be the next spot, man. He's getting some background noise. That's a radio thing. Theater of the mind, right? Yeah? She is so busy all the time. Oh my God. She's a tornado. Well, this is one of my, like, they know that I checked on the piano. One I broke and things. I don't know if you want that. You know, if you don't want to put it, this is one I checked on. Through this hour, there's a note of the universe that I wanted that nonprofit that you mentioned. Doug's ready. The Toys for Tots and Doug's ready. I'd like for them to shoot. I know. We're pushing there on.
Well, yeah, I've got something at 11:30.
We can get that done like we go quick. I don't know if we do that long.
Well, what do you do at with Doug and Tom?
I'm doing this weekend. I'm checking back again.
Let's go to the. Can we go to the Toys for Tots then? Did you say you had someone coming in from out of town? Oh, okay.
If you want to get footage of this spot, I can talk about Nico Paris. This is what's hilarious. Again, my nonprofit started with me naturally doing what I did growing up, a whole spreading my money with music. And Nick Perez used to be a server at Humphrey. And Nick Perez saw that I was unraveling at my last job. Like, he saw that I was just going like unraveling mentally because I was working from home. And he saw that I was still doing the thing I did with my money. And he started writing songs that were inspired by me or the lyrics. And those songs became art that helped me develop the Sharpers project. So complicated, but to talk about mental health, you can't reach people by talking about it. The show, our courtship, that's like my main project. The first 3 episodes are a romance story. 4th episode, Eloisa and I decided let's talk honestly about mental health. That's when viewership went to plot, and like the rest of the series, seasons 1 and 2, were very little watched. It was like a couple hundred years of the first 3. Then when we got honest, we stopped it. What I found for season 3, 4, and 5, I'm recording for today. Hey, this is Brett, by the way. This is Brett. We're doing press. Hey, I don't know how spooky you want to get. This is a story. Okay, the theme to courtship is just basically. Now, I was playing that. That's the main core theme. I was playing that on the other piano. One of the people that I tried to reach, and I have not been able to get through to her up until like last night. It was yesterday. I played that theme. When I stopped, she wrote lyrics to it. Spookiest thing I ever heard. Oh my god, the lyrics that she wrote, because I stopped and then she went, nobody cares, mama tortured baby for all of her life, it's a little secret, nobody cares, everybody's a Satanist, nobody cares. And that line, that everybody's a Satanist, cracks me up every time because it breaks the rhythm, and it's also legit spooky.
Yeah.
But she opened up about why she's out here and what she's dealing with, only because I played that for her. Like, I saw her there and I was like, I'm gonna go play the theme on the broken piano, because that's something. I played this one because it works. The other one doesn't work, but I saw her there.
Let me get. I'll tell you what. Let me get a little sound of you playing,
sure.
And then let's have another little conversation. And
right.
We'll kind of figure out what we'll do next.
The follow-up show to A Courtship was called A Conversation. Very low views because it was Eloisa and I literally talking mental health. It's just mental health scares people because they're like, well, if I learn about mental health, I'll find out I have something. It's like, well, that's not how it works, guys.
Yeah.
Like, you have something. If you find out about mental health, you'll figure out how to fix it. Yeah, it's complicated. But this is the theme to the web series that I do, that I've been developing as I've gotten more focused.
So we're standing at the piano outside of Honest Coffee. You said this is one of the things that you sort of take care of.
Take care.
Monitor.
It's a stress relief. Like dealing with people who are in that schizophrenia spectrum. Like most of my street homeless friends are okay. Like they're mostly focused and cool, and they don't interact with the guys that are like untethered. The guys that are schizophrenic and speaking gibberish word salad and what they call it, colloquially. I have this knack at like translating word salad and kind of getting it, and so I'm the one that checks on the real hard cases. And the guys that are focused, the guys and girls that are focused and clear, they help get the intel on them from observation. It's a teamwork thing, there's somebody that was referred to me. She calls herself Toto. I found out from a friend that she likes makeup, and so I picked up some makeup to try to find a gift to her, improve the quality of life. And another friend let me know that she threatens people sometimes. She gets the cops called. She waves fists at people. I've been hit. It's okay. I can handle that. But that's important information, so I know how to approach this particular case. She's wearing like 60 t-shirts right now. It's I'm trying to get her to come to the day shelter and clean up.
So if you would go see her today, where would she be?
Manor House is where she's been kicked out of from aggravated behavior, but she orbits it, and she hangs there because it was a part of her track before she was kicked out. And other people in the community get a box of food and drop it for her since she can't go inside. They'll give her the food, right? And when I was referred to her, like I sat with her, rolled some cigarettes, she smoked like everybody on the street, and we smoked a cigarette together. She looked me in the eye and she said, "Who's you check on me?" And like the desperation in her eyes, I wept a lot that day. When I got back to the parking lot, in 5 Points where I work, I get coffee at the lumberyard at the end of the night. I was weeping. Like for a good 10 minutes before I could even come inside and compose myself and get coffee because she needs somebody to check on her. She wants it, and I'm that guy that's like, I've got the time and I have the compassion. That's what the Chartreuse Project is. I'll sit with her for half an hour.
And you used a phrase before I went and met Christy, agent of hope. Do you kind of see yourself that way? And this what we are kind of talking about happiness, and that's sort of seems one of the things that you do. You're checking on people and making sure they're okay, but you're also bringing people makeup. When I first met you, you had a scarf that you were knitting. You're kind of spreading cheer and happiness. How does that sort of fit into people's lives who are looking for help and that right?
It's so complicated. The makeup, I was going to give to Toto, the baby I was just referencing. I couldn't find her because, man, these people are ninjas. I call them ninjas because, they move around, and it's tough to find them sometimes. I didn't find her Monday, but there was this girl, couldn't have been, she was between 16 and 20, a young girl, and she was looking glum. And I know how people treat young girls, I know bad things have happened to her. And she was having a real bad day, and I had this makeup, and I was like, this is a little gender patronizing, but I walked over to her and I was like, hey, I was going to bring this to somebody, and she's not here, and you look like you're having a bad day. Here's the makeup, Merry Christmas and stuff. And she smiled. I gave her a little nudge to turn her day around. That's what the other people in the street homeless community do for me. If they see me muttering to myself because I'm having a bad day and I'm walking too fast or whatever, they'll tap me on the shoulder and they'll be like, hey man, slow down, you're good. And I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm good. We do that for each other constantly.
Now, so we don't just burn you guys out on media stuff, here is another song. This is from a rapper, Dislotech. Breakmaster Cylinder did the beats. They work closely with Dislotech. This is called Tiny Marshmallows.
My sober life revolves around a lot of hot chocolate and mad dashes out of Target with its stash under my armpit. I'm a nice fellow, but it's hard to quit. Tiny marshmallows once you started. I know you have Prozac, don't act as though that last remark was so off topic. If your hands are in your pockets or you're rocking out, locked in the walk-in closet, and I'm very proud to call y'all my target market. the ghosts of old razor blades, so there could be a case to make it. I could use an 8x8 square foot space to pace, barefoot and tied down. How I take my rainy days, will dress up as the maid and act amazed at all we break today. This time my medicine will taste good, and these fine things cried out in a daze could stand to be repeated, even after knees or even with your hands and feet. I mean, for us to grab a piece and eat it. In the Middle East, I bet that thing we invented is illegal, which probably ought to speak for its redeeming qualities. If you forget the steps and just follow me, a final backflip eliminates the need for swallowing. Put up a crock pot of meat, spend the day in bed, get up at 10 when we gotta eat. Split lips and a limp are the cost of being gleefully accosted, and your teeth mean a lot to me. If I don't make my fix, I'm a cranky bitch. It takes space and time and not much left of mine will fit. If you take a duck from my pond, I may not respond. There are days I can't see fucking shit because of it. I self-sentence with what should have been rejected words. If I were pressed, I couldn't spell what I said to her. If we could settle this, I guess I'll run better. Except every step left in my alphabet's a blood letter. Nah, forget it. Took a nice tune and wrecked it with a convoluted message. Oh, maybe it's true, I'm just waiting to be excused. And then I'm back on the swing set. No one's seen my shoes like... May this man of many vices be a figure of resistance. May his cannibalistic cycles be quite slimming when they're vicious. If I have to pay the price, I'll watch your lips to blow me kisses. Then I'll scramble up the light and haunt your visions with my image. Eyes and heart and skin is where it itches, and I'm glad to be alive, so let me wish for triple digits. If the captain capsizes, I'll be living with the fishes, and I'll have to realize that I was really never listening.
Recorded because this is a courtship, all right? This is me getting to know Huntsville, all right? Okay. Shaquita, get this. Shaquita, get this. First job out of homelessness, guess what it was? Content marketing coordinator for a software company.
What the fuck?
The person I'm working with, I know what the fuck, right? The person I'm working with that helped me incorporate Chartreuse Project into a nonprofit, she hooked me up with somebody who is like her, and was working with Keith Sharp. Keith Sharp, he owns like shit tons of properties in town. Right. He had a side project, an auction company, right? Because he's in the auction business.
So, let me get this wrong.
I did marketing.
You're smart. You
get it
marketing.
Wrong. Yes. I've been doing marketing for 2 decades.
You can hold it from yourself. You're smart as hell.
I'm a communicator, and I don't get jobs, I take them. And I've been working since I was 11 years old. That's why I know all the jobs. I've done all the sales. I've done marketing. I've done business to business. Oh my God, that bread. There's a lot of bread.
What's going on?
It's like staged for something. Go. But yeah, like, okay, I got your back. Yeah, I'm a smart guy and shit. And I got your back, man. The moment you said you were worried about Christmas, it's like, I give away my shit every time I get shit. And it's like, your kids are going to have a good Christmas. I promise. And I did not know, like, what you, I don't think, realize is the only reason my nonprofit is an official nonprofit is because when you expressed anxiety about Christmas, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to ask my friends if they'll match my funds so that I can give you a good chunk of money so you can, like, handle some Christmas shit, you know, because that'll make me feel good. Like, mostly I'm like, okay, what do I live for today? Let's help Shaquita. Fuck yeah. Right. Cool. And I asked my friend Chris, Secret Agent Smith.
You call him a secret
I call them all secret agents. I'm an agent of hope. That's Tammy's code. We work that shit out separately. Tammy calls her things agents. I call my protectors agents. Chris sent me money so that it wasn't all coming out of my pocket. You know, so it was a collective action. And Tammy's going to rustle up some toys for you kids. So you don't have to worry about, like, the whole chunk of money that I'm handing you going to toys. It can also handle whatever you need. That's the point of money, giving people choices. Right. So Tammy's going to hustle up some toys so you've got, like, some presents as a baseline. And then you can use the money for, like, more presents or decorations or food or I don't care what. There's no strings when I give. That's the thing, you know. That's the thing the Chartreuse Project is. It's like, and they have their own like cash assistance thing that, like, they find people that deserve it, and they're like, this will help you figure out some things, you know. They've got my back. Oh my God, Project
Well, stop.
The Hope. I know. Dude, I weep like 3 times a day doing this work. But yeah, no, Shaquita, I have your back. Like, man, I work hard for the community, and you know, like, you guys have had my back. You helped me feel comfortable being myself here, instead of being quiet and weird and worried I'm going to worry everybody to death. You know? Yeah, you brought me in here smooth. The first day that I came here, I said, I was like, oh, yeah, Shaquita's the one. She's trouble. I know. And when I say that, that's my code for this is the person I need to know so that I know I'm cool here.
Okay.
Yeah. But legit, I gotta talk to Sarah Jane now, because she's so overslept for the interview, but you know what? That's fine. We're going to collaborate on an album in December. Oh my God, it's December 19th, Shaquita.
Wow.
They push the deadlines, these kids. Oh my God. How many albums did I put out this year? 2 full albums. They want to collaborate on an album. We can get it done in days, Sarah. Oh my God. Guilt trip.
Wake up, Sarah.
Sarah, wake up and work with Joel. We can get an album done in 3 days. Out of my phone. Out of my phone. Sarah Jane. You haven't even met Shaquita, and she's telling you, please work with Joel. You gotta.
Awesome.
I've known her for like 2 years, 3 years maybe now. I love Sarah Jane. Her and Corey, they're like Johnny Cash and June Carter, right?
Oh my God.
Sarah.
Oh, you recorded
work
her?
with us. Good. Us
Sarah!
meaning me. Shaquita's gonna bug you until you make an album with me. It can be just you and Corey, but yeah, let's get writing. I can get you guys into the flow. Lord, this has been a courtship. I'm in the kitchen where I work. I'm going to stop bothering Shaquita so she can do her job. I'm so distracting, I get people fired. Don't let me do that, Shaquita. Don't let me pull you away.
You won't get me fired.
I can't believe WLRH flaked on like the whole latter half of the day. He was like, you've got me all day. And guess how long I had him for? 9:20 to like 10:20. That's 1 hour. That's not the whole day. He didn't say all day. He said we can go wherever you want. And wherever was like one place. Oh, guy. He wanted to follow me for a whole day. That's what he said initially. Oh, I hate working with the media. That's why I am media. Because I hate me, and I work with me, and I hate it. That's a courtship. You know what I hate? This tooth floating in the middle of my face. I am tired of that thing. I'm going to get that out of there eventually. I know. She's awake now. She feels guilty. You know what? You know what guilt does? Keeps us from making decisions. Don't feel guilty, Sarah. Let's just collaborate. Okay. Courtship. Courtship Season 5, Episode 10, Season Finale. It's over. Let me rest for a minute. We'll start Season 6 when I'm ready. Ooh, all right. So we did some press. Finally, we did some press. Chartreuse Project is an official nonprofit. I am an agent of hope. We'll talk about that maybe in, Season 6 of the courtship. Let me rest for a second. I'll try. Season 6 will probably start 5 minutes from now. You know how I do. Or do you? Does anybody watch my show? Let me check my view count. No, nobody watches my show. It's okay. You'll catch up. I publish fast. So thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you, Rocket City, for covering my nonprofit, Chartreuse Project. We reach, super untethered individuals, try to improve their quality of life. And I'm also a resource manager. I try to help people get the things that they need to, improve their quality of life. It's just what I do. Help as many people as I can. Let them know if I can't, Working real hard to try to improve this community because we're a growing city and we need people working on that, I'm an agent of hope, bringing hope to the people. So thanks. Let's close the episode with Nico Perez. This is a Los Angeles rapper I work closely with. Today's Graces. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for this precious gift. I don't think I asked for this.
ritual. I'm sweaty in my watcher, me and Betty eating nachos, and I'm missing your love is a boat that's in a swimming pool. I'm gonna go to Costa cause I'm making fresh gazpacho for the clinical. Nobody says what they really do. Compendium and honesty and fed on Benihana is a baby dude. I can turn a dime into pennies to our feel your frustration. A total invasion, it's really rude.
Orden your veins and say today's graces. Even they come to slay us, lay nation. And I want a bad place, how to live in my lane. Happy when they catch they trade in vocation. Face to face, they don't show the faintest. Sedate and slow their rotation. No need to concentrate if you wanna get away. You can always buy a place on the space station.
Know it when your palms go callous. Know it when alchemy goes dripping from the balcony. Told me to shove it, I'm not far above it. Your bros and the facts when the fashion sleeps. Rolling towards the cold, hold fast as light. Your poor nose so sad, like the odds are disgusting. Like plugging your cousin, if it all means nothing, you have a life. Come over an asshole nasty night. Roll it back, it sounds so asinine. I'm playing the lotto, I pray at the grotto. Do you think that God knows we agonize? Try to the gauze to the melody. I'm sitting in the jaws of fidelity. You better take caution, the cost is exhausting. Toxic, he's talking, it's menacing.
Orden your veins and say today's graces. Even they come to slay us, lay nation. And I want a bad place, how to live in my lane. Happy when they catch they trade in vocation. Face to face, they don't show the faintest. Sedate and slow their rotation. No need to concentrate if you wanna get away. You can always buy a place on the space station.